Very excited about this one. We're at Editon Church. I'm telling you why I'm excited, because all I know about it is what's on Martin's notes, which says there's a lot of stuff. I don't know anything more than that, but there's a lot of stuff here. Thanks for that information, Martin, and sharing that with us all.
My pleasure.
I can see one from here.
You can see a what?
A Celtic cross.
A Celtic cross. Yes, there's some old Pictish and Celtic things in here. Quite excited. Sorry about my hair. Sorry I look a mess. Julie's just cut my hair really badly. So here's the church. Personally, I don't like it.
Oh, your man's in the back.
Oh, look at this, look at this. We're excited at what's on the other side. This is from the 9th century, guys. I can tell by the way the circles are in. You see the little bumps there? And how the circle goes into it. That's how you can tell that is a 9th century carved stone. It says so on the sign down there. But apparently the other side's more exciting. Sure. I daredn't even turn around and have a look. Is it really that good?
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh! That is nice. Look, we've got a nice cross there. Beautiful man on a horse. That is really cool. Oh, and there's more men on horses there. Do like that. So is that Celtic then? 9th century.
Pictish.
Pictish, Celtish, deadish, whatever it is, they're dead, and that's like a stone in their honour. I like that one. Let's see who else we can find while we're here. I'm also not looking too good because I'm not sleeping very well at the moment. Because honestly, the very far north, the very far tip of Scotland, it does not get dark at night. It's incredible. I didn't know any of Britain was like that. But it does not get dark at night in summer. So you're in your tent and it's daylight. And last night it was 1:30 before we got to bed. And we were up at like 6. So I'm very tired today. I'm still full of beans. I'm happy. But I'm just having to go at a slower pace. So you'll just have to excuse me. I wonder what that symbol means. Because it's not old. Well, it's 1849. This is for a poor infant, 15-month-old infant. But that looks like it means something. Anyone have any ideas on that? Right, here's one for you. There's a guy in here. It says he was a linguist, paleographist and archaeologist. Now, we want to know what that is. Paleographist. Paleographist. Don't know what that is, but an archaeologist. So, for all you archaeologists out there who fancy digging up some bodies anytime this week, there's one there for you. Dig up his bones. Dig up one of your own instead of everyone else's family. Julie just got really excited. What is it, Julie?
It's an outdoor pulpit.
An outdoor pulpit. What's a pulpit? You mean like a praying thing?
Where the preach from?
Where the preach from.
Got a viewing gallery.
That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you why she was excited. She thought it was a Punch and Judy show, and it isn't. It would make a good Punch and Judy show though, wouldn't it? Go on, get in, act like a puppet, and I'll sit down here and watch you.
I think the sermon today is for everybody to dip into their pockets and give to Digging the Coast 365.
Oh, that was rubbish, wasn't it?
You what?
No, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the audience. Get donating, people. diggingthecoast.com. Click donate and give all you can so we can raise some money for Rays of Sunshine. We've got about £5,000 to go. We can do this. We can do it. We're nearing the finish line. Please donate. Thank you very much. That's how she should have done it. Editon Church. It's got a nice big stone in it. It's full of people called Ross, the clan Ross. It's got a Punch and Judy show. I don't know what days that's on. And it's got some very expensive fibre optic cable just sitting outside it if you ever want to nick any. That's probably the most exciting part of it. Let's move on. You don't know till you come and try these places, do you? Here we are at Black Rock Gorge. It's a spectacular view. It's one of them places which you're not going to appreciate on camera. It's not going to show it out as good as it is when you're actually here. But it's a gorge which was formed by the glaciers in Scotland's Iron Age, and it ended some 10,000 years ago. And it's very, 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 very deep. I think it says 130 feet down, I saw. But there's a bridge. We've just been stood on the bridge looking down, and it's like a really skinny gorge. I thought it was going to be a massive one. It's a really skinny one, but it just goes way, 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 way down. If I said Iron Age, I'm sorry, I meant Ice Age. Just ignore me. There's a guy here who actually leapt over the gorge for a bet so he could win a sovereign. And there was another guy who leapt the gorge in the 1800s. In the 1700s, who was a smuggler because he was being chased by excise men. Now, to leap that gorge, let's say you're running very fast, yeah? You'd come down these steps. This is one side. So they would have had to leap pretty much the long jump world record to get to the other side. No chance. There's no way anyone has jumped over there. They must have found a skinny bit, that's all I can say. But the main reason for bringing you to the gorge today is because there was a famous film filmed here. Guess which film it was? No, it wasn't that one. No, not that one either. Do you give in? Do you give in? Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Oh yes, Harry Potter chased or something down this gorge. I haven't seen it, I don't know. If I can find a clip, I'll show you it, but I've just looked on YouTube, I can't find it. I think there's a dragon involved, and I think it's a nice clip. But it is a stunning place, mysterious, and what's the word? Atmospheric. It's very atmospheric. I forgot a piece of the story while I were at the gorge, but we're not going back now. Oh no, so I'll just tell you it from the car. Lady Balcony. Yep. Lady Balcony, a lady called Balcony. What a stupid name for a lady. Anyway, she stopped walking along the stairs and went on the path up to the gorge, and she got lured in. I don't know how, but she got lured in to the gorge by the devil who was at the bottom waiting for her, and she's never been seen since. And this is actually called Balcony Road, so she must have lived on this road somewhere, I don't know where. But even to this day you can still hear screams and yelling from the bottom of the gorge from Lady Balcony. Hello ladies and gentlemen, right, we've brought you to Nig Church. Nig Church, now we've driven, we couldn't find it, we were struggling to find it, we finally found it, it took us about half an hour. And we came here to see a certain thing. It's a stone, it's called the Cholera Stone. But the only problem is, it's down here. It's just a very small little stone, but you can't see it from the shade of the sign which says the Cholera Stone. But it is there, trust me, it's there, the Cholera Stone. In 1832 there was a cholera outbreak, and one of the old men who was coming out of the church one day saw a big cloud, like something coming over, like a gas coming over, and he thought it was cholera. So it was floating along the ground here, and he threw a blanket over it and placed this stone on top of the blanket so that it couldn't escape, to stop people from getting cholera. That's a true story, 1832. It's under there, as I said previously, you can't see it, all you can see is the shade from the sign. But it's there, it is there. So here we have a remarkable stone, a cross slab from the 700s. This is old, this is very old. And it's in absolutely fantastic condition. It used to be in the churchyard here, but it got knocked over in a storm and it broke. I'm not sure where it broke. I don't know if it's that bit there. It must be. It broke, so they've actually brought it in here and they've got it on a beautiful display now. It's really impressive with the lights and everything. As you can see at the top, it's got St. Anthony and St. Paul bowing down over books. I don't know why they do that. I don't understand that bit. We've just found another bit to the church. It's the Paul loft. We're up in the loft above the churchy bit. And it says on there, this is pretty much how it will have been since it was closed off in 1853. It's absolutely fantastic. You've even got signs of woodworm on the wood there, on the seats. But it isn't where the paw would be put. It's called a paw room because, I'm just reading it off this board here. It says they were trying to raise money for the poor people, basically. And the richer people had to put in 6p for a pew. A 6p for a pew. So a rich person would give his 6p, sit here, and he'd get a better look. This wouldn't have been here. This would look down on the parish, and he'd get a better view on a Sunday at church. And that 6p went to help the poor. How cool. So that is above the church, but there's also a story that below the church there's like a, I don't know what you'd call it, like a crypt type thing down below. And one of the ministers here used to allow the brewing of whiskey to go on underneath illegally. But he knew about it, and that's a true story. I don't know how far back that's going, but I'm guessing it's like old. Right, my Julie's just gone to buy some tartar sauce from the church. Homemade. Not many people can say they've done that. Homemade tartar sauce. While we're here, I'm just looking at the information board, and there was one in the last place we were at, where it's like a talk going on, talking about the Galloway hoard. Now, the guy who found it, I know for sure his wife is, I'm not sure if he is, my Facebook friend. And they invited me to go detecting in France with them one point, but it was when I was doing something else, so I couldn't make it. But yeah, they're doing talks on the Galloway hoard in this area. One of the best metal detecting finds ever in Scotland. Well, I think it is the best ever found in Scotland. We'll keep finding them, we keep talking about them, but skull and crossbones again, that is the best one I've seen. You've got a huge tomb here, a big box tomb. You can actually see inside it, but can't see any skeletons, luckily. But it's a couple in there, a man and a woman. But as you can see on the back of there is a sceptre and a spade, which are crossed. And that's just a symbol to say it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, you all end up the same. Which is very, very true. We all die, doesn't matter who you are. And it's the only thing in life you can guarantee. We'll all be dead. Right, we're off somewhere else now. We're off to, where are we going?
Clottie Well.
Clottie
Well.
Clottie Well. We're looking forward to this one, aren't we? Yeah, because it's got rags hanging off trees and stuff, and it should make some good pictures. As you can see, we're getting near the Clottie Well. Rags everywhere in the trees. I'll explain why there's rags in the trees when we get there, but I'm guessing at the top is a well. There's more than one Clottie Well in the world as well, apparently. It's not just here. It's getting more intense. Getting further in, and there's just more and more and more and more. Oh my God. Look at this place. It is just covered in rags. So we're here, we're actually at the well. The well itself is rubbish, it's absolutely rubbish. It's just like, oh, there's money in it. We've got some money in this well. Right, let's have a look in here. It's more of a stream than a well, with a dog bowl at the bottom. And look, there's 5p there, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There's about 50p in there. Now, that ain't bad, is it? I don't know if to take it, no, I won't take it, I'll leave it there. Now people are throwing money in there thinking it brings good luck or something. It doesn't. The whole reason for the Clottie Well is you come here if you're poorly, if you're feeling sick, if you're not well. You come here with a rag. You tie a rag to the tree, and as it disintegrates over time, you start to feel better again. So, I don't know, how long will it take for a rag to disintegrate? Probably a couple of years. So whatever illness you've got, surely you're going to be dead or feel better within that couple of years. There's an egg down here. Someone's put an egg. Oh no, it's a stone. Oh, a painted stone. Look at this. Are you allowed to touch it, or does that ruin the curses? Someone's painted a pebble. On the back there you've got a cat on a fence and a tree. Love always, I think it says. That is really cool. Oh, it's a tree. Yeah, that's good. That's the best thing here so far. You've got a Scottish flag up there. What else have we got? Proper rags everywhere. Socks. I'm sure there'll be underpants. There's a plastic bag full of water. What's the point in that? I don't know. I've been looking for literally 5 minutes now. Not a single sexy piece of underwear. Nowhere. Another shoe. More shoes. Funny thing is, there's pairs of shoes and some of them look quite wearable. They've even got an umbrella up there. Some child's cuddly toy. Well, whoever put that there, Everton Football Club, they're never going to get well, I can assure you. That's my football club, Liverpool's rivals. Perfectly good pair of trainers there. Not my size, unfortunately, but I can guarantee they won't be there by this time tomorrow. Someone will have taken them. Another football club, Rangers. We don't do Rangers, we don't like Rangers. Right up at the top now, and just look how many, you can see it properly from up here. Just on and on and on and on. There must be about 5,000-10,000 at least pieces of rag here. Keep calm and hug a ginger. It's also surprising how many of these people are German. There's loads of German messages on some of these. Right, we're having to make a hasty retreat, unfortunately, because my Julie had a bit of a cough coming on, so she thought she'd take a bra off, put it around the tree, see if it'd make her feel better. The tree fell down, it's crossed the A32, the fire emergencies are on the way, and it's not looking good. They're trying to question her, but she's run off. We can't find her anywhere.
Hope you enjoyed that, people. Please consider donating to Rays of Sunshine to make some wishes come true for some very sick children. All the links are in the description. Go to diggingthecoast.com and give all that you can. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining on Digging the Coast. See you tomorrow. 3, 6, 5.